Going backwards. Instead of multiplying by pi over 180, now we're going to multiply by 180 over pi. We're just going to flip it. So how do I keep those two straight? Well, this is what I do. I know if I'm making this a degree number, the pi's are going to have to cancel. So I know it's got to be 180 over pi because these pi's are going to have to cancel. That helps me keep it straight.
So just 4 times.
And basically, if you just want to do 4 times 180, what's that answer give?
720.
Answer 720 degrees. You don't really have to put the pi's in because the calculator is going to cancel them out anyway, right? All right, so we got 720 degrees. Let's do one more. Negative 9 pi times 180 over pi. All right, Noah, type that in, tell me what you get. Negative 9 pi times 180 over pi. I can only read yours. Does that say negative 1620? All right, so we got negative 1,620 degrees. Y'all check that. We good?
Mm-hmm.
And again, if y'all don't want to type the pi's in, they're going to cancel. You could just do negative 9 times 180. All right, finish that section. We'll check them, then we'll go to the back.
Why do we have to learn this?
There we go. All right, on the back, up at the top says find the least positive coterminal angle. All right, so what does that mean? All right, you got your unit circle. Everybody's got a unit circle. All right, it only goes from 0 to 360. If y'all don't have 360 written on your circle right here, you might want to write 360 degrees on that spot. Now, you're going to be able to use this circle. I used to make my classes memorize it, and I would give them a blank one and have them fill it in. Y'all might have did that last year in Algebra 2? No?
Sir.
All right, but now I just give it to them. I'm going to let you use that every quiz, every test. So whatever you want to write on there, you can use on a test, okay? Whatever. All right, so we want to make this, it says, a positive angle. How do you turn negative 60 into a positive angle? Well, negative 60, guys, instead of going forward 60, it would be backward 60. So the easiest way to do it, just add 360 degrees on your calculator, and it'll give it to you. So what's that answer going to be? 300 degrees. All right, so again, we're just trying to make it the lowest positive angle you could make it on the circle. Go to 12 now. We got a problem, though. I want all these answers written in degrees. Y'all look at 12. It says 3/4 pi. Find it on your circle. Everybody find 3/4 pi on your circle. All right, it's right here.
It's 130.
Okay, so look. 3/4 pi is the same as 135 degrees. That is... Hold on, where did I get 3/4 pi from?
Maybe 12.
Hold on, guys, what? Yeah, that's 12. My bad. Why am I doing 12? Why am I not doing 1 through 10? I was talking about 1 through 10, and I changed. Oh, I got you. I changed screens. All right, let's go back. Coach Aaron messed up again. Find the least positive coterminal angle. So again, you got to make this a positive number. So what do I add to it?
360.
360. So we got plus 360, and somebody add that and get me an answer.
286.
286. All right. That's your answer for number 1. All right, now number 3. What's the problem with number 3? It is a positive number. What's the problem with it?
Higher than 360.
Guys, if it's bigger than 360 degrees, you got to make it the smallest angle possible that would be on the circle. So it's got to be in between 0 and 360. So you want to guess, how would we do this one if it's bigger than 360? You would minus 360 from it. So take your calculator, do 920 minus 360, see what you get.
560.
All right, it's still bigger than 360, right? So subtract it again. What do you get?
200.
All right, that is your smallest positive angle that is equal to 920.
So you just
So you basically, you're going to add 360 if it's a negative. If it's bigger than 360, you're going to subtract. Number 5 says 1100 degrees. What do we do? You minus it. So 1100 minus 360.
So if like you have a negative number and you add 360 and it's still less than a positive number, you
Add it
keep
again.
adding it.
Yep. All right, somebody give me an answer on number 5.
20 degrees.
20 degrees. Any question there?
So for the right side, where it's
I'm gonna show you number 6 on the right side.
you just convert it and then just add it.
Yep.
How did that
All right, any question on 1, 3, or 5?
happen?
All right, look at 6. We're going to do one in the right column now because the right column has radian numbers. So it says on number 6, make sure I'm in the right spot, 9 pi over 2. All right, that is not on the circle anywhere. 9 pi over 2 is not on the circle. So what do? All right, we're going to do the same thing we did a minute ago. We're going to first multiply this by 180 over pi. Why am I doing that again?
To make it into.
To make it a degree number, a regular number, a degree. So, would somebody, Garrett, please type that in your calculator. Tell me what you get, please.
810.
810 degrees. All right, whoops, I shouldn't have circled it. That is not our lowest positive angle we could have. So from here, what do? Subtract 360. So I got 810 minus 360. Still bigger than 360, so I minus it again. I got 90 degrees on that one. So for the whole right column, you're going to have to multiply first by 180 over pi to make it a degree number. And then you can either add or subtract 360 as needed. All right, y'all need to see one more? You think you're good on this section?
On number 7, if it's still a negative, then we keep
Add it again. Just keep adding until it's a positive. Anybody want to see another one on the right column? All right, y'all finish this section, and then we'll do the last section. All right, so now we're finding the reference angle, and I can erase this. All right, what is a reference angle? All right, first step, find where negative 60 is on your circle. All right, everybody watch. Where is negative 60 on your circle? 360's here, so if I go backwards 60, I would be right here. Do y'all agree?
Mm-hmm.
All right, all you do for a reference angle, how far is 300 away from the closest x-axis? So you could either go to here or here. The right side's closer. So you just do 360 minus 300. The answer is positive 60 degrees. Again, reference angle is just how far away it is from the x-axis center. All right, let's go to 12. All right, this is what, I was showing y'all the wrong thing a minute ago. All right, so 12 is 3 pi over 4. Find it on your circle. And we found it a minute ago. It's right here. 3 pi over 4. How far away is 135 from the closest x-axis? And if you guys ever forget which one's the x-axis, mine's got it written down. I don't know if yours does.
It does.
All right, so 135 subtracted from 180 is how much?
45.
All right, this is always going to be a positive number. If it gives you negative 45, just take the absolute value. I just want the positive. All right, let's do a couple more. 150 degrees. Where is that on the circle? Right here. What's the reference angle? How far away is it from the closest x-axis?
30.
Yeah, from 180 to 150 is 30 degrees.
Wait, so you just did the x-axis?
Only the x-axis.
Oh, shoot.
Okay? Last one, if y'all are good on this one, I'll let you finish them. Negative 2 pi over 3. All right, how would we find negative 2 pi over 3? All right, where would positive 2 pi over 3 be? Let's find that.
120.
All right, how many spaces forward on the circle is positive 2 pi over 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so negative 2 pi over 3 would be backwards 5 instead of forward 5. So start back at 0 and go backwards 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I need to say that again?
Yes.
All right. If you want to find this on your circle, now guys, there's other ways you could do it. You could multiply by 180 over pi, and you could keep adding 360. You could do that. That's a lot of work. The fastest way, if you want to find negative 2 pi over 3, is go to positive 2 pi over 3. See how many spaces forward that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So negative 2 pi over 3 would be the same distance, just backwards. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That right there is the same as negative 2 pi over 3.
So you just say 240?
So you're going to have your circle on a test, right? You just got to know how to go forwards and backwards. All right, so what's the reference angle for 240? That means how far away from the x-axis is it? 240 subtract 180 is 60? 60 degrees. All right, do we need to keep doing these, or do y'all know enough to finish
Can you
the
do
section?
number 6?
Let's do a couple more, okay. All right, I'm gonna erase, no, I probably need to leave that. All right, y'all said which one?
16.
All right, so we'll do 15 and 16, okay? All right, let me get another circle up here.
Oh, I'll just look on here. 11 over 6, 3, 30, so it's 30.
All right, so 15 should be an easy one. 225, what's the reference angle?
45 degrees.
Where's 225? Right here. You're right, 45 degrees. Anybody got a question there? We're good? All right, let's go to 16. 16 says,
150.
wow, 11 pi over 6. All right, hopefully, Haley, that's on the circle.
It's 330.
Okay, so it's not going to be bad. There's 11 pi over 6, 330. How far away is 330 from 360?
130.
30 degrees.
Wait, so, well, with the line on the 230, did you go back by?
Because it was a negative. So are there any other negatives up here? I don't see any more. 19, just down 30 instead of up 30.
Yeah, so you just go down 30.
Yeah, instead of going forward 30 to here, Hannah, you would go down 30 to there.
Which
So
is
it's gonna be
360
30.
minus 30.
It's 30 either way, right? Olivia?
It's yours.
Oh,
She got a bunch of 30s from the last one.
On 20? So we do how far to like,
Will that always work?
360 or 180?
The one that's closest.
The closest x-axis to it. So either 180 or 360, whichever is closer.
Did you just get a bunch of 30s for your lessons?
As soon as we finish these 4 right here. All right, y'all done? What'd y'all get on 17?
30?
30, that's an easy one. All right, let's go to 18. 5 pi over 3. Find it? Where's it at? Here it is. 5 pi over 3 is 300. How far away is that from 360? 60 degrees. All right, 19. It says negative 30. Well, positive 30 is up 1, so negative 30 is going to be down 1. Either way, guys, it's just 30 degrees away. So 30 is your answer there. How about 20? 7 pi over 6.
30.
It's right here, 30 degrees away. So if y'all have your circle on the test, it should be no problem. Bathroom break.
Wait, you gotta hand out our test.
Oh yeah, all right, if you have not taken the test, go to bathroom break. All right, this is pretty easy. I don't think y'all did this last year. Tangent of 0, first thing, look at your unit circle, give me the formula for tangent. Everybody, look at your unit circle. It's at the bottom of your unit circle. All right, so our formula is y over x. I don't care if you write that down or not. All right, so all we have to do, go to 0 on your circle right here. Now you guys know this is your x coordinate, that's your y coordinate, right? It's an ordered pair. They're in alphabetical order, right? So if we do y over x, I got 0 over 1. What's your answer when 0 is on top? What's 0 divided by anything?
0.
All right, so you got to show me that in your answer. You don't have to show me the y over x unless you just want to. That's all you got to show me on that, but you got to do it by hand. This is great stuff, not stupid. All right, next one, 30 degrees. Now look, we still got the same formula because it's still tangent. The first 10 problems are all y over x. They're all tangent. So 30 degrees is here. We've got to do y over x. All right, going to have to remind you how to divide fractions. We got 1/2. Just watch me right here. You don't have to write this. We got 1/2 divided by root 3 over 2. Y'all agree with that? Y divided by x. What do you do when you divide fractions? Does anybody remember from like 5th grade? We reverse it. Keep, change, flip is the way I always was taught. So we're going to keep the top, flip the bottom, and it's going to look like this. So I just want you to write that down.
You don't want us to multiply it out?
We're going to multiply it out now. But when you set it up, you don't have to write 1/2 divided by root 3 over 2. You can just go straight into keep, change, flip. All right, now what cancels?
The 2s?
2's cancel. Everybody agree. Our answer is 1 over root 3. Are we good? Now, there's some. Go ahead, Carson.
How's not root 3?
1 times 1 is 1 on top, 1 times root 3 is root 3 on the bottom. Now, if you type that in your calculator, it would simplify it for you, but we're going to have to simplify this by hand. What's wrong with that?
The square root can't be on.
Can't have a square root on the bottom. Y'all remember how to fix it? Ninth grade?
It's 1/3, you can't multiply by 3.
You just multiply by whatever's on the bottom. So I get root 3 on top. What's the bottom going to be if I got a root 3 and a root 3?
Yeah, 3.
That's root 9, which is just 3. It's just going to be the square roots cancel each other out. All right, you can leave it like that because that doesn't have a square root on the bottom. So you're going to have to show me that little one step. You're going to have to show me your keep, change, flip on every problem that's
You have to show
required.
So you also have to show 3, even though it's pretty easy.
This just
That again?
seems like
You
a
have to show
seven.
3, even though it's easy.
Got to show 3. I mean, if you don't want to show that, if you want to go
No,
straight
I'm
from there, then I'm good.
I'm talking about problem 3, because,
Just show me the first step, right chance.
okay.
All right, question before we go to 3. All right, tangent of 45 is y over x. Garrett says this one is easy. What's he talking about?
Cause they all cancel.
They all cancel.
Because they all cancel. So look, you got root 2 over 2 times 2 over root 2. I'll stop. Does anybody not understand how we got that set up? We did keep, change, flip. What they're saying is everything cancels. And when everything cancels, what's the answer? 1. So that was just one step. Not a lot of work to be shown on that one. All right, I can go to 4. I got tangent of 60. I'm not going to do all these with y'all. We'll do 4 and then we'll start jumping around and do some different ones. All right, tangent of 60. So where's 60? Right here. I do y over x. So I write my y down and I flip my x. All right, this one's not going to be bad. What cancels out?
2.
What's my answer?
Root 3.
Can I leave that answer the way it is? Sure, because root 3 is on top of the fraction. It's really root 3 over 1, right? The only time you got to do the extra step is when the root 3 is in the bottom of the fraction. All right, so everybody's good on 1 through 4. Okay, I'm going to let you guys do 5 through, I think y'all going to be good on the whole, let's see. Let's do 15. Let's jump ahead. Let's go to 15. I don't need to sit up here and do all these if y'all know how to do them. All right, 15 says cotangent of pi. Okay, look at your formula. What's the formula for cotangent? Somebody look at it for me. X over y. Sounds good. So go to pi on your circle
It's
right here. What's my fraction going to be?
negative 1 over 0.
Good. Negative 1 over 0. All right, you need to write that down. Now, if 0 is on the top, like on number, what was it, number 1, we said the answer is 0. What about when 0 is on the bottom?
It's not, it can't be
Can't do
divided.
it. What's your answer?
No solution.
No solution or undefined, either one you want to write. You can just draw the symbol for no solution if you want to. That's a little quicker. All right, if 0 is below the line, it's undefined.
What about the ones that have like pi in the number?
Say it again.
Or
Like,
so never mind, I remember that.
So number
Never
5,
mind.
no solution 2.
I haven't looked at it. Let's do 5.
5 is no solution.
5 says tangent of 90 degrees. All right, where's 90? Y over x. Yep, 1 over 0. You can just put no solution. Anytime 0 is on the bottom, it's no solution.
What do you do if you have a negative square root? You want to just switch it to
All right, which one are you talking about?
number 6.
6 doesn't have a.
All right, let's do 6. Let's do 6. That's okay. We'll do as many as y'all need to do. All right, number 6 says tangent of 2 pi over 3. So where is 2 pi over 3? Right here. So I got to do y over x. So I write my y down and I flip my x. So when you flip it, if you're asking about the negative, I'm just going to leave the negative in the top of the fraction. You okay with that? So instead of negative 1/2, it's going to be negative 2 over 1.
So
All right, question, how I do that? What cancels, Maggie?
So the 2's cancel.
2's cancel. What's my answer? negative root 3.
And you can leave it like that?
And you can leave it like that as long as your square root's not in the bottom.
Can you do 9? Because I'm not seeing
I'll
it.
tell you what, you guys try 8 and 9.
I don't see 9 on the pie chart. That's what I'm saying.
3 pi over 2, right here.
Okay, then I'm just blind.
You guys try 8 and 9. Let's see if there's any problems before I jump to the right column, okay? So did y'all do this last year?
No.
Nope. I think y'all have had time to try 8. No? Okay.